Oh, hi guys, I'm Colwyn, and this video is gonna go up really late for what I wanted it to be for. This is gonna be my 420 Lego build. I know, it's late, I know, but I'm stoned. I wanted to be stoned when I did that Spider-Man one, but oh well. So this is Star Wars Lego Star Wars Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. Now, these are Imperial Commandos. However, when I add them to my collection, they will not be Imperials. They will be clone troopers because I want all my soldiers to be good guys. And we've got a Mandalorian warrior and a Mandalorian night owl, and depending on what that face looks like, that might become my Lego Bo-Katan. And just give her some nice red hair to go on top of there and have her hang out with my Mando. But this is like a rocky doorway thing and some rocky ground, and it's mainly just an excuse to get more minifigures. But these are some cool angle pieces and, you know, terrain rock pieces, and on the back we show that they all have jetpack. They fly now! They fly now! Oh, wow. A random wing piece. They couldn't give you two wing pieces so you could build an airplane or a spaceship with them. No, random wing piece. We've got visors and stuff here. However, I do have extras over here in my drawer. So at some point, I'm just gonna put those over there, and at some point I will grab out the extra pieces that I need. They fly now! my only rule is no swearing. Because even though I have long stopped marking these Lego Let's Builds as for kids, I still would like the idea of kids watching my Lego builds. Okay, so we have the instruction booklet here. And we're gonna... Okay. So... Oh, all the heads are just black filler heads. That kind of stinks. This is the Imperial booster pack right there. And I think they want us to put, yeah, I'll put one of these on there. Yeah, and then I'll put the head on there, and then I'll give him a helmet, and I'll give him a blaster, and I'm going to put him over there, and then I'm going to take a blue pair of legs here. Now there are... Okay, so there is differences on the Mandalorian armor. And there is differences in the helmet. This is supposed to be the Nightbird one. So I'm going to take the backpack. And I'm going to put the head on there. And then I'm going to give her the helmet. And she can have the cool long rifle, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so next we will build the artillery mount. I like this. This is a round 2x2 with pegs hanging off the sides. That's going to be very useful in other builds. And then they want me to take this round flat 2x2 and stick it on the middle there, and then we go and flip that over, and So it looks like in the instructions they want a black peg, but I'm pretty sure they actually want one of these gray 1x1s round with a hole in it, because we're gonna put another piece on there. Okay, so now I get to okay, so here is I'm putting the trigger in my weapon, and then I'm going to load a round in, and then we can go ahead and put that on there, and now we have a little mounted stud shooter. Dude! Did y'all see that? It bounced off the background and came right back at me. That's some powerful stuff right there. Can put that right up over there. Too bad they don't have two of these. That would be very cool in the set, but I guess they just trade the weapon mount back and forth, right? Well, then again, for me, these are going to be clone troopers, so they're all going to work together. So we got one of these. Ooh, I could have used these on that. Yeah, there's two of them in here. And then, oh wow, my brain. There we go, here we go. We need this gray 2x2. And I'm going to stick these guys on either side like that. And then we got this cool little box thing going on here. I like that. We just made a nice fancy box. And it's going to get even fancier, because now I'm going to put my Imperial... Oh, these aren't... These are thermal detonators. Why should I give you more money? Well, because I have a thermal detonator. Oh my god. Okay, so now I'm going to take this 2x2 flat with a stud in the middle and put that on top, and that closes the thermal detonators up. I need these 1x2 slant pieces, and there should be 4 of them. Here we go. We got 4 of them right there, and those are going to go here and here and here and here. There we go. We have our little box. That can go back there also. Now I'm going to need that one later on, but we're going to start with this one right here, and we're going to put a 1x1 stud with a hole in it, and then I need a 1x1 brick with a clip bar thing on the side, and then we're going to use this. Ooh, this is a tan 1x2 angle piece, and there's at least 6 in here. That's going to be a very fun piece to play with in other sets. And now we're just building terrain right now. This isn't really... Oh, so we're going to need a gray 1x1 with a hole in it to go underneath this 1x2 with a slant, and put that on the side here, and that goes there so you can put it down flat on your display surface. I will... Okay, we need this gray piece to go here, and then another tan angle piece to go there, like a little kind of tall, not really a tall, but like a pile of dirt or wreckage. Put a 1x1 stud over there, and then we need one of these 2x4s here. That's gonna go together like that. I'm going to take this slanted piece here and put that there on the edge, and then take another gray piece and put that over there. And now we're going to bring in the other gray 4x8? Yeah, this is a nice 4, but these are nice big pieces. And now I need some of these angle 1x1s to go in these spots here and here. There we go. Okay. Ooh, we have this 1x2 tall reverse slant thing, and then we're gonna put a clear stud piece and a red stud piece in there and there. And oh, okay. It's going to go right on top of here, and that's going to be like the light switch for the doorway, I guess. And we got another one of those right here that we're going to put on facing the other direction. And now we're going to build the roof probably. Ooh, here's our little flying stick thing that we could use. We'll talk about that later on. That's going to be fun to play with. And we got those big pieces and those. Okay, here we go. I need this tan 1x6. And I'm going to stick this 1x2 slant piece there. And then this 1x1 slant piece there. And then we have completed our doorway. And we're going to put this 4x4 gray piece over there. And now we get to bring in our one wing. They could have given us 2 wings. And I could have stuck one there and then had the other one over here. That one more piece. I don't know. They should have done that. Do I have any extra wings? I don't think I have any wings available to use right now. Okay, gonna take this tall 1x1 and stick it right there, and then we take a short 1x1 and stick it right there. Up. Okay. Tan 1x2 piece goes there, and that's going to help lock those together. And now we're going to do some more terrain stuff. I'm going to put this tall 1x2 slant piece there, and then a smaller 1x2 slant piece there, and that's going to help to hold things together. 1x1 brick there, and more terrain. We're going to put this tall one right there, build a little mountain, little hill, and then another gray slanted 1x1 right there. Okay, tan tall 4x4 slanted, and then another one right there, and I'm gonna put it across, yeah, so it's holding everything together. Then we get another. Oh, did I want that further back, or do I want that one? Okay, we'll put that one there. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll Did I? Okay, I don't remember when that piece went in there, but okay, we'll put that there. And then that's there. This should be all okay. Okay, now I'm going to take this long piece here. Oh, no, we need to, here we go. This is a critical part there, actually. We shall see in a moment why it is so critical. Oh, I need to put a 1x1 hook piece on the back over here. Okay, so this part, okay, we're going to put a tan 2x4 to hold all that together. So this, you know, if that's supposed to be like an exploding wall feature, that actually would make a lot of sense for that to be like an exploding wall feature. So that would be left loose. Oh, we're going to put this up on here. Then I can use another one of those weird angle pieces to hook that all together right there. You want this. Oh, put that here on top of this hill, and then put another. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so we're going to use 2 of these 1x2 slanted pieces to put here and here. And then we turn the entire thing around so that we can work on this section here. We're going to put a 1x2 tan right there, and then another one there, and then I take this hook piece to put in there, and we're probably, yeah, take one of these angle pieces and put on there to hold that in place. Take this 1x2 slanted and put a stud in the bottom and stick that right there. They want a gray 1x1 to go there and a gray stud to go there, and then I can use this other angle piece to finish that pile of rock and stuff. Now we will assemble the flight rig. I got this Technic piece here. I'm going to stick this red bit in there and turn it facing that way because that's the way they want it. And then I'm going to take this Technic piece with a ball on the end and put that on there. Another Technic piece on the end here. And then we will stick this clear angled rod piece right there. And then, actually, let's have it like that. And then I can pop it on there like so. And we're probably just about done. Yeah, it shows popping that on there. And then, oh, so it shows that I should store a rifle here. But I've already given the rifle to my Bo-Katan. It's showing that, okay, so this is the completed model. Here is some cross cells. They have that one at my Dollar General. I might get that. I would like to get this one because it's got... is that supposed to be Darth Maul in Mandalorian armor? And it's got the heavy guy, and that's some good stuff there. Do we have any more cross cells? Oh, no! I can combine this set with that set, or combine it with... I can get a second wing. Always more reason to get your more plastic crack, right? Here is the parts list. Now, I do have some extra pieces, so I'm going to take this gray 1x1 flat, and we're going to stick it up here. And then I'm going to take, you know what, I'm going to put this angled, this weird angled piece on the back here to kind of fill that out a bit more. I got another stud I can put up there. And this is a clear piece. So I'm going to stick that over on, come on. Oh, and you know what? If I did, oh, that doesn't want to go there. Okay, never mind. I can put that up here then. All right. And these will be extra rounds, so I'm going to stick those over here. And I've got an extra trigger piece. I'm going to stick that in with my extras. And we've got an extra little backpack piece here. I'm going to stick that in with my extras also. So we've got our thermal detonators on display. We've got... So this little hook would hook onto that part, and then I could have them together. But for right now, I'm going to stick the turret right there. And I'm going to let the clone trooper operate that. And then this clone trooper will be backing him up. And then I'm going to put Bo-Katan in here. And then I got this guy equipped with dual rangefinders. Oh, yeah. So, how is it supposed to, how is that supposed to work? Does it just peg into the back of their foot? Oh, okay, it just goes into the back of their foot, and now I've got a flight. I've got a guy that can fly around with his jetpack. That is really cool. These minifigures are great little minifigures. Yeah, it sucks that there's no face for them. They all got a weapon. They all got jetpacks. The stormtrooper, the clone troopers have a different style of jetpack than the Mandalorians, which is fine. We got the thermal detonators. We got all the rocky surface. Let me bring in Film Noir. Let me bring in Scourge, Hubcap, and of course we got to bring in Soda Can. And we've got the Siege Car guys. And let's bring in this guy, the Black Panther. Let's bring in the Razor Crest mini rig, and we'll bring in Chow Chang in her with the Quidditch match. This is a great little build to get a bunch of extra minifigures. It's got the 2 Mandos. I'm going to use those guys as clone troopers. Maybe they're stormtroopers. I don't know. It's got a nice little weapons launcher. I got this at the Dollar General for $10. I might get another one because I can build to them and add to them, and that'll be a build and rant. It's got a nice back area. This is a great little troop builder. You got the minifigs. You got an area to fight them at. Go, yeah. Get yourself the Star Wars Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. It's a good set. I'm Colwyn. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.